Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Posh Cat Eyes Unfiltered, and it's episode 5 of Married at First Sight. It's the final weddings, guys, the final matchup, and there's 2 weddings tonight. One really very interesting recap from the night, and honestly, I am still trying to catch my breath because it was this hilarious. I just couldn't help but laugh. We'll get into all of the matchups and event as well as how the first meet went down. Let's just dig right in. For some gentle reminders, guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like and comment. And thank you to my new and existing subscribers. I can see my numbers going up, and so I know that some magic is happening. Thank you guys for coming on board the Unfiltered train, and please stay on. And do not forget to do the needful, and that's like my videos and comment if you like. But I do appreciate the subscription, guys, so much. Thank you. And so tonight we have our final weddings, and that is between Leighton and Melinda. These two are very successful individuals, and I feel like it is a perfect matchup. I do not know how the drama is going to play out because Melinda is an alpha female and Leighton looks like an alpha female. Who's an alpha male? My bad. And I do not know who's going to be bending down for who or who's going to be listening to who. But I am excited for this matchup between Leighton and Melinda. So the interesting matchup for tonight. Now meet Melissa, the 41-year-old hairdresser from New South Wales. And in my opinion, she is a sex addict. Guys, she wants everything that has to do with sex. And what is she looking for? She's looking for, I can just sum it up, she's looking for a toy that has got a big hammer. And I just like how the experts match people up. You know, they don't do it for just helping these guys, you know, find their true love. They do it for us. They do it for me because they know I'm going to be having some talking point out of this matchup. Now she's looking for an alpha male, a manly man, a strong man, a man who can hold his own, who's got a very high sexual libido. And guess who she was matched up with? Meet Josh, the nerdy guy that still sleeps with his PJs. And the name of his PJ, he wears Toy Story as a PJ. He's 41 years old, guys. This dude doesn't come any nearer. Okay? He has such a soft voice, soft spoken. He looks like he can't even hurt a fly. Now, how is this matchup going to work? Melissa is completely going to eat him alive. Eat him alive. Alpha male, he's not. Ned, he is. Yes, 100%. And it got really interesting when he got to the wedding reception and Melissa's friends were all like, oh my god, who is this guy? This guy cannot even talk. Melissa is going to eat him alive. He is not what she's looking for. He is so shy at best. And here comes Melissa walking down the aisle to meet her Thor with a big hammer. She literally started sizing him up. She was looking at his shoe size to determine how big his hammer is. I really don't know where they got this girl from. It appears they actually went to the brothel and picked up someone who literally has not had a client in 3 years. She's hungry and not hungry for food. I cannot wait to unpack this two when they get to their honeymoon. And it's off. I mean, first meet, according to Melissa, he ticks a few boxes. Josh, we are not so sure what he's thinking because dude is very soft-spoken and he literally counts his words. I feel so bad. The vows went beautifully and they got hitched very well, and it's now on to the receptions. We're going to get more information from Melissa's friend as well as Melissa herself. She is vivacious and she has a lot to say. And so now we move on to the matchup between power couple Leighton and Melinda. We begin. Melinda and Leighton are about to get hitched. Now, the first impression I'm getting from Melinda is the fact that she seems to be so in love with her business, because all she kept talking about while she was getting ready for the wedding is her businesses, and the fact that she hasn't left her business behind for a day, for a minute, and it is stressing her out that she's gonna be away from all she knows. Now guess what? They did make a perfect match with this one, because Leighton, whilst on the limo, was also doing business on his phone. And I'm like, I cannot wait to see how this unfolds with these two. And here we go. The venue of the wedding is quite luxurious. Channel 9 and production outdid themselves with this one. I mean, it's on a luxurious super yacht in the harbor, New South Wales harbor. So picturesque, so beautiful, the ambience. Oh my God, I wish I can just be invited to a rich people wedding and just enjoy how they live. And so while he was standing on the aisle waiting for Melinda to rock up, he was very charming, quite charming to Melinda's mom, Lauren. And I guess Lauren sort of has ticked her approval, and obviously some of her friends would have actually started Googling who Leighton is, and it did seem they were impressed by the matchup. Melinda, walking down the aisle, wasn't too impressed. Are we surprised? Absolutely not. She's an alpha female. She's a very strong woman. She knows what she wants. She literally downplayed everything about him. Her vow was pretty much all about herself, how important she is, how successful she is, what her expectations are. There was no emotional drawing to that vow. It was very businesslike. Leighton, on the other hand, also matched her up with the same type of vows. He was just very specific and straight to the point. I'm about this, I'm about that. I have a story about monetary. I'm like, these are your wedding vows, guys. Please, can we put a little bit more emotions into this? And it just went on. They said their vows, shared an awkward first kiss. Anyway, they head on to the reception. So guys, I had a work emergency, and so I took a break, but now I'm back, and let's get into the story of Married at First Sight, Melissa and Josh. Now, before the reception, Melissa and Josh had a photo shoot, and during this photo shoot, things got really steamy. I was saying to myself, what is this girl doing? It appears she made a mistake applying for Married at First Sight. I think she needed to have applied for, a soft porn show, because she was literally groping him, pulled his lips onto hers in the name of kissing, held him in places where you would say it's sort of inappropriate to hold someone on the first meeting. I don't know. And then progressed onto the reception. She felt she's found the perfect one. She felt the expert had got it right this time. However, though, her friends thought otherwise. They felt she was overcompensating, and this is not her type, and she is sooner or later going to get very bored. There was this one vocal friend by the name of Olivia. She felt the guy was just boring, and this is certainly not her type. She did not mince word. They had a girl session where her friends sort of let it all out to say, nah, we don't think he's the one for you. We feel like you're going to eat him alive, quite literally. And in my head, I'm like, Josh, blink for help. Blink if you are, feeling a little bit overwhelmed and you need us to come rescue you, because this woman is a lot. She is a lot. I feel like she has been in jail for 10 years and literally sex starved, and she's out and she's taking it by force. She is quite a woman. And make no mistake, she wants all of it. And it did progress on to their wedding night. And that was where it got a little bit confusing for us, the viewers, because producers or production asked her what happened if they consummated the night. And her response was, yes, he is tall in bed. His hammer is as big as she had imagined. He was really good. He couldn't get enough of her. He literally was just all over her. And it was the best. And then producers or production asked Josh. And Josh was like, no, we didn't do anything. Nothing happened. I feel like, it's the first night, we just met and we have to be reserved and we didn't do anything. And I'm like, is this woman crazy? I actually believed Josh. I believed Josh and I felt, okay, Melissa is literally faking it for TV and there is something seriously not right with her upstairs. She was very descriptive. They then went on to their honeymoon in Fiji and she wanted more. She's like, I can't get enough. We had one session. I'm trying to be PG as much as I can, but this woman was just too much. She was like, I had one session and I need more. I'm thirsty. I need his hammer. I'm like, Josh, do you need help? Blink. If you need help, we can come rescue you. And Josh was running away, just like, I'm tired, I just want to rest. It's like the first day of our honeymoon, leave me alone. Production, Josh needs help. His hammer certainly does need help. This woman is gonna eat this. Josh wants to play his video game. He brought Mario Kart with him. I don't know where production found this woman from, but boy, is she thirsty. She needs her own show. That's all I can say. She needs help. I'm trying to get serious, guys. Just hold on. It was not funny. This girl heated when we were on the swimming pool, and she made all attempts, did everything she could to get this guy to jump on her. This wasn't having it. Said, I'm tired to break. This is too much. And so she was like, I'm going to try again. But she couldn't give up. And she tried again, this time taking off her swimsuit. Guess what? Josh referred to her swimsuit as a costume. The guy is he's 40, but I feel like he's a teenager in a 40-year-old body. And then he meets this woman with all of this experience, sexual experience, and he's scared. Oh God. Melissa's second attempt also went to the dogs because Josh literally ran away as soon as she took off her swimsuit. He ran for the hills. And from the blue, we saw her confronting Josh, saying that why did Josh lie to producers that they did not consummate the wedding night? And Josh was like, I didn't really lie. I just felt like I needed to be private. I'm a Christian boy. I come from a Christian root, and I don't want my mom watching this and thinking that I'm bad. And she went in. You should tell them the truth. We did this. He jumped on me. I'm like, is she in a soft porn show? What is this show? What is going on? Help myself. Dude, I'm trying to control things, guys. Please bear with me. This is too much. And then she's like, you don't have to lie that we had a sexual intimacy. It happened. Poor Josh is like, please don't embarrass me. Leave me alone. It's just like, no. Say the truth. I come on to you. there we have it. Josh eventually admitted to um I don't know, intimacy, and he feels, I can't really say much because I think I'm going to have a blast laughing my head off just watching these two unfold and unravel in this show. It's over now to Melinda and Leighton. Now, Melinda seems to be very uptight, very guarded, very standoffish. She doesn't think Leighton is the right one for her. She literally feels like Leighton has got something brewing in his head, or is scheming his way to try and get her to warm up to him. Pretty much she was the only one that saw all of this because her family literally fell in love with him. He was so respectful to Lauren, Melinda's mom, and you could see Lauren just so happy, so overjoyed that the expert did a very good match or found someone perfect for her daughter. Leighton's mom was also in tears the entire time. She was just emotional. I felt like they felt we found the right one. The only person that did not think he was right for her is Melinda. She felt he was putting up a front. He's acting for cameras, trying to buy her mom's affection, but it was so natural for Leighton to, be respectful, get to know his in-laws, and why is she not giving him the benefit of the doubt? There was a monetary comment that he made. Melinda thought it was more he's being, gifted his wealth, not that he earned it from or built it from scratch. But she didn't get the context to which that monetary illustration was about. During his speech, though, he did explain further that this is how my mom taught me the value of money and to appreciate success and to work hard at it. I think there was a turnaround for Melissa. She started having, I think I might have judged him too quickly. Maybe I will give him a second chance. She was so uptight that during the wedding photo shoot, she locked her lips. There was no connection of sorts. She refused to be warm. I think Melissa is a difficult one. But again, I am here for this matchup. This is a drama that I am waiting for. Two beautiful people, successful at the same time, coming together. What could go wrong? I don't know. We're going to find out. It is over to the hunt spree for the honeymoon. Now, their wedding night, nothing happened. Melinda made sure she told us nothing happened. Well, I saw that for a fact because Leighton actually went on his computer just before he went to bed. I don't know. Is this how rich people do? Because if this is how rich people do, their lives must really be boring. Really be boring. Like, it was so matter of fact, business as usual, like nothing happened a couple hours prior. Over at the Hunters Bree, production have decided, okay, let's try and give these people activities to get them close, and get them talking and finding each other. Canvas and artwork was just the thing, and Leighton made a mockery of Melinda's physical appearance. It was just a mess. Melinda did try in her drawing, but Leighton was just all over the place with it. But I think that sort of broke the ice for the both of them. I cannot wait to see how this relationship progresses. And tomorrow, it will be the first dinner party, guys. This is where all the couples will come together and reintroduce themselves to their mates and get to hear all about the experiences of the other participants on the experiment, see who's thriving, see whose relationship has hit the rock before it even started. I am here for the gossip, guys, because we all know that Bronte and Harrison, Jesse and Kaale have got issues. I cannot wait to unpack that episode with you guys. For now, stay safe and stay focused. We'll talk soon.